What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. Sorry I didn't post anything Friday. I was too worried about getting my stuff packed, getting my stuff taken care of, getting my dogs to my grandma's, because we went out of town. We went to Albuquerque, or some guy named Albert Turkey invited us to his city. So that was cool. Got to spend time with my wife and a couple friends, and Tanner and Brittany and Jess, so that's more than a couple, and had fun. But today I'm feeling kind of meh because I think my lunch that I had was maybe contaminated. I don't know. My stomach hurts, my wife's stomach hurts, so hopefully it's just a little bug, and then that bug, like a fly, will hopefully be 24 hours and then just die. But I'll be okay. My wife has it way more than me, so keep her in your thoughts and prayers. But this is Monday, so we talk about the channel and the Music March Madness. I had an error today for today's bracket, or today's matchup, which was Green Day versus Smashing Pumpkins. I accidentally made it a post instead of a poll, so at like 7:30 this morning I fixed it and got it to work that way. So that will expire about 7:30 tomorrow morning, but the next matchup, which has nothing to do with the current one, Smashing Pumpkins and Green Day, that will go live at midnight. So you guys still have time to get the votes in that you want. So far, it's Smashing Pumpkins is leading. So if you want Green Day over Smashing Pumpkins, then you know what to do. But also, we had a very interesting tie for a hot minute. And I asked somebody to go and be my tiebreaker, and I said, you either got to pick Kiss or Metallica. Which one do you want to pick? And they ended up picking Kiss. So I did not sway them in any way. I did not tell them to vote for Kiss. That's who they picked. So I was like, okay, so that's who they picked. So that means that they move on to the next round. Usually I get a tiebreaker. Don't be fooled at the results right now that are Rush and Rob Zombie from last week. Rob Zombie had it at midnight, and then somebody took their vote away sometime in the middle of the night. But at midnight, it was, if the team shoots a three-pointer and wins, they win as time expires. It's not like taken back like the next morning and like, oh, well, you guys actually lost by one. That's not how that works. So Rush is actually beating Rob Zombie right now, but that's the poll has passed. It's expired. So whatever results there are now, they unfortunately, for those that did vote but they voted too late, thank you for voting, but I'm sorry, it didn't count. So Rob Zombie got to move on, and actually went to move on and beat the #1 seed Lady Gaga. So that was an upset. There's been a couple of upsets so far, and I'm actually very, very surprised and very, very happy with some of the results. And other results, I'm like, really? Like, I even showed my friend Tanner this weekend while we were at dinner, or we were at lunch, and he looked at it and he's like, they picked this band over this band? Oh, okay, whatever. But he's like, oh, I'm really glad that they picked Shinedown over Black Veil Brides. And he kind of looked at me because I love Black Veil Brides, but he loves Shinedown. So he's like, yeah, well, there you go. That was the good result right there. Them picking Shinedown. I was like, whatever. You know, if that's what the piglets pick, that's what the piglets pick. And y'all pick Shinedown over Black Veil Brides. Y'all have picked very, very interestingly. And you know what? That's what I like about this channel. It's a democracy. I am just your fearless leader, but I'm actually kind of fearful of a few things. Like, actually, I can't think of anything on top of my head. Skydiving naked from an aeroplane. I don't think I could do that. That's Operation Penguin right there. That shit don't fly. So, but yeah, that's going on. Somebody's getting honked at for some reason. I don't know what. It's not me, luckily. So I'll take it. But they getting honked at again. So also the Dallas Aggies, the third episode just launched with that. If you guys want to go watch that and give me your comments, your feedback on that. The Toronto Huskies are about to start. They are less than a month away, so I'm really excited about that, and hopefully going to get those filmed sometime this week and hopefully get those done. If I don't get those done, then I just unfortunately have to delay recording Vice City for a little bit. But what I think I might do is once I get to the midpoint of the Huskies, then I have enough leverage, I have enough time spaced in between, then I could probably start working on Vice City, because it's just sitting there. Tommy Vercetti is just sitting there in the middle of Ocean View, just hanging out, just taking it easy. He's at the Malibu Club, just drinking at the bar, just saying, okay, when's this douchebag pork chop gonna get here? I really need him to do some work. So he's calling me, and I keep rejecting his calls because he actually has a phone in the game. You can't make calls, but you can receive them. It's like the opening part of Saw, the first Saw movie. This is set to make calls, but it's set to receive calls, but you can't make them. Also, I don't know if it was photoshopped or not. There was somebody brought this up in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in. It's like a Saw fanatic Facebook group. I don't know if they photoshopped it or what the issue was, but apparently the date on the cell phone and when Dr. Gordon's trying to make a call, it is September 10th of 2001. So it's like, man, these guys are gonna have 2 shit days in a row. So I don't know. I got to go back and rewatch that movie now. I got to watch that part to see if somebody photoshopped it or what. But I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. If it's September 10th, 2001, it's like, ooh, what transpired the next day? It's like, damn, it's like 2 bad days in a row. And poor Adam never even probably knew that 9/11 happened. But wow, that was crazy when I saw that. But anyway, speaking of Saw, next year, I'll probably do a vote April 1st, and no, it's not going to be April Fool's, but it'll be April 1st of what you guys think we should do next year. I'm thinking either horror movie killers or superheroes going up against each other. So I'll ask you guys April 1st. I'll take a 2-week poll on that and see what you guys think, because I'd like to do both. Like, have like a I don't know, Freddy versus Pinhead or Freddy versus Jigsaw or something cool like that, like in the finals or in the quarterfinals or what have you. That would be cool to see. Or like the superheroes, you have like, I don't know, Batman versus the Hulk, something cool like that. Whatever you guys think you'd be interested in, I will ask you, and whatever the results are after 2 weeks, that's what the results are. And nothing much else. The Lickitung Run is in full swing, obviously. If you guys wanted to go take care of that, and we'll see what happens there, and I will enjoy that. Sorry, I just got distracted. There's a couple of people that I'm letting go through, because that's what you got to do. Sometimes to let the flow of traffic go and be the flow of traffic, you got to do some things that you don't like to do sometimes. Yesterday, or the Friday, some douchebag wouldn't let me over, so I am getting reverse karma with that person, and letting 3 people over now. So I mean, it's whatever. I'm just goofing, just talking to talk. But I think they were all 3 women. So there you go. National Women's Month, I think, is what it is. Anywho, so I am doing the best I can for the channel, doing some things, some things for the channel, and really looking forward to what you guys are going to pick with the Music March Madness, what you guys are going to pick with next year's Madness. So I think I'll call it, if it's the serial killer, I'll probably call it Massacre March Madness, and then next year I'll probably, if it's the superhero one, I'll probably call it DC versus Marvel March Madness, and or superhero madness. I don't know what to call it yet, but it's gonna be madness probably from here on out for this channel. Each March is hopefully gonna be madness. I'm trying to find more things to do on the channel and trying to get y'all involved more, trying to have more creative thinking, more things to marinate your brain stem, and see what you guys come up with, and see what I can come up with, and take care of that. I also would like to do some other things in this channel, like I've mentioned before in the past. I just haven't named them. But it's looking like that's probably going to slip away, and what you get on this channel is what you get on this channel this year, with the gameplay and the vlogs and the polls, is what it's probably going to be more than likely this year on this channel, and probably more of the same next year, and hopefully I can add a few more things to it and make it more interesting. But only time will tell, and we will figure it out when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. How about that? And I am just really, really excited, and really looking forward to the future of the channel. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I went back just to see how many views my new videos have gotten. One of my videos, the Christian Bale's unused Batman Begins voice, or whatever I called it, has almost 200 views, if not 200 views by the time this is uploaded. So I'm really excited about that actually got a little bit of a precedence. They got a little bit of views. The other two Batman videos are sitting in the 30s, so 30 plus people watched each of those, so that's fantastic. That's awesome. I will take that 10 ways to Sunday. And I also, I wonder if you guys heard that. The guy's windows are rolled down and it's raining. What a douche nozzle. Anywho, so I totally lost my train of thought just now. That's crazy. But yeah, oh yeah, like some of them have gotten like 4 views, some of them have gotten like 12, some of them have gotten 10, 9, whatever. Cool, fantastic. I mean, it's awesome, because there was a time on this channel where I would post a video and not get 1 view for days. So that gives me a little bit of hope, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not just like putting a video up and it's just sitting there and nobody's looking at it. But that actually, as long as it gets a view, as long as somebody sees it, whether it's here or I don't know, like Sicily or Liberia or anything like that, like if somebody watched it, cool, that's fantastic, that's fine with me. If nobody watches it, I'm just kind of like, oh. And by nobody, I mean 0. So if 1 or more people watch my videos, that's all I care about. So, anywho, I am tired of this wind. The weather in general today has been bipolar, and it's going to be more bipolar tomorrow, I'm told. Today, it was nice. Woke up this morning, it was a cool, nice, like 56 degrees this morning, and as the afternoon went on, we got a little bit of rain, a little bit of hail and sleet, and that dissipated not even 30 minutes later. And then after that, we got like 50-mile-an-hour winds, and right now it's raining and has 50-mile-an-hour winds. And tomorrow we're expected to get snow, 65-mile-an-hour winds, and on top of that, 0 visibility on the road. And your boy, your BFF Pork Chop, drives for a living, so that is going to be interesting, to say the least. Well, guys, I'm actually a couple blocks away from the house, so I guess I'll go ahead and end this video. I'll go ahead and end this little rant, this whatever you want to call it, and we'll go from there. All right, well, somebody's giving me a call. Looks like it's a spam risk, but I'll go ahead and end the video. Guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember, my little pig, let's call him Pork Chop. Let me get this turn. Loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.